Alfred North Whitehead was one of the most prominent philosophers of the 20th century. He, together with one of his students, Bertrand Russell, who was certainly one of the most prominent philosophers of the last century, did pioneering work, among other things, on symbolic logic. And the truth of the matter is, their work has helped us, has helped spur the or create the entire industry of computers that we're working on. But Alfred North Whitehead characterized Plato, who I'm saying is the central figure of classical Greek philosophy, in the following quote. He says, "The safest general characterization of the European philosophical tradition is that it consists of a series of footnotes to Plato, the idea being that all of modern philosophy is merely a footnote to Plato." Now, Plato we should think of as the godfather of philosophy. He was the student of the patron saint Socrates. Among his accomplishments was that he established his school, which was called the Academy, which is really the precursor to all modern universities. In addition to which, his writings cover all of the problems of philosophy. He wrote in dialogue form, and his dialogues are divided up by scholars into three categories. We talk about his early dialogues, and those the scholars take to be expressing the views of his teacher Socrates. Then there are his middle dialogues, which are really his views, or at least his earlier views, and it seems later in life he had some reservations about some of the views that he advanced, and he saw problems with them, and he modified them. So his late dialogues point out the problems with his earlier theories and provide answers to that. Now, during this course, we'll be taking a look at some of the early dialogues, Plato's Euthyphro, the Apology, the Crito, which express Socrates' view, and we'll be spending a significant amount of time on one of his major works, middle dialogues, namely the Republic, which is probably Plato's most famous work, and it's certainly a classic of not only philosophy but literature in general.